Welcome to the latest article from Clive. God inspires, so I carefully write them down to share them with you. Remember, a Christianity that costs nothing is worth nothing. Our article is entitled A Mess of Pottage. Let us deep dive into our ancient past to take a physical event and then from that to explore it in a spiritual climb. Genesis 25:29-34. And Jacob sod pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, Feed me, I pray thee, with some red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore his name was called Edom. And Jacob said, Sell me this day thy birthright. And Esau said, Behold, I'm at the point to die, and what profiteth me a birthright to me? So Jacob said, Swear to me this day. And he sware unto him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils. And he did eat and drink, and rose up and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright. Now, pottage has been around, well, since forever, and it was in essence all that you had available, your very best. This is it. There is no other. You bring what you brought, serving all that you have. It's all in the pot. Now, if you ever went into a medieval tavern, apart from the drink, etc., you could be served up with a bowl of hot pottage or boccanard or hunter's stew, as it is often referred to as. That perpetual stew which was always bubbling on the fire. It was that stew which was going on all the time, perpetually. When you dished out some pottage, you just replenished it with whatever you had, thus keeping it topped up. Thus there was a perpetual stew available day or night, any time, all the time. Otafaku in Tokyo, Japan, serves perpetually from the same pot, the same broth since 1945. In a tavern in Perpignan in France, they served from the same pot that perpetual stew from the 15th century right up to World War II, and had to stop because they could not get the right ingredients to perpetuate the recipe. Right ingredients or available ingredients could make it a vegetable stew, maybe a fish stew, or maybe some beef or venison or some other available meat started the pottage. Now, medieval boccanard or boccanard is this, and we get this ancient recipe. And here's the recipe. Take veal, kid or hen, boil them in fair water, or else fresh broth, and smite, cut them into pieces, and pick them clean, and then draw the same broth through a strainer, and cast thereto parsley, sage, hyssop, mace, cloves, and let it boil till the flesh be enough. Then set it from the fire, thicken it up with raw yolk of eggs, and cast thereto powdered ginger, verjuice, which is a sour acidic liquid made from pressing unripe grapes, saffron, and salt, and then serve it forth for good meat. And that was from Hallian from AD 279. Now, in your medieval tavern, you could get a wooden bowl and some fresher coarse bread. If poorer, you got old hard bread. Just dump a slice on the table, scoop a ladle of pottage on top, and you dig right in. Now, when you've eaten down to the bread and it is still as tough as old boots, just toss it to the tavern dog. He'll eat anything. Or, if it's the poor, just pass it over your shoulder to them. But hopefully the juice and the gravy has soaked it enough so that you can partake of your whole meal all for yourself. Now, for a heavenly concept, John 6:35 from the NIV. Then Jesus declared, I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never go hungry, and whoever believes in me will never be thirsty. John 6:53 to 58 from the ERV. Jesus said, believe me when I said that you must eat the body of the Son of Man, and you must drink his blood. If you don't do this, you have no real life. Those who eat my body and drink my blood have eternal life. I will raise them up on the last day. My body is true food, and my blood is true drink. Those who eat my body and drink my blood live in me, and I live in them. The Father sent me, he lives, and I live because of him. So everyone who eats me will live because of me. I am not like the bread that your ancestors ate. They ate that bread, but they still died. I am the bread that come down from heaven. Whoever eats this bread will live forever. Remember that what you eat today walks, talks, and thinks tomorrow. Now, in our medieval concept, Jesus is the bread of our meal, as well as the medieval boucanade or boccanade, that mess of pottage, that hunter's stew, that perpetual stew from everlasting to everlasting, always hot and nourishing, always ready, day or night, summer or winter. Matthew 11:28 to 30. Come unto me, all ye that labour and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Well, if we kind of adapted this into a medieval style, we'd get something like this. Matthew 11:28 to 30, adapted. Come unto me, all ye that labour and are very hungry, and I will feed you. Take a big bowl of me, for I will warm and nourish you. Take a lump of me, my bread of life. Soak it in all the very best juices. Waste nothing, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. For my meal is easy, and my nourishment is just right. Psalm 34 verse 8. O taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man that trusteth in him. Lamentations 3:22-23. It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassion fail not. They are new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness, like the manna, which was fresh and new first thing in the morning, right at sunrise, fresh and nourishing. So is Jesus, the bread of life. Just come to Jesus anytime, night or day, for a big, hot, steaming bowl of boccanade, that eternal stew, that bestest, flavoursome, and most satisfying meal you will ever have. Pluck a chunk from the bread of life and sop and mop up all the juices, wiping the bowl clean. Waste nothing. Have a full, warm tummy, and find that it springeth up unto eternal life. Remember, you can never eat the eternal stew pot empty. No matter how hungry you are, no matter how often you keep coming back for another helping, Jesus is eternal. Just come to Christ, feast on his word new every day, and find strength and vigor to achieve everything. Eternal life needs eternal stew, that boccanade, that mess of pottage. So step right up. Here, have a steaming hot bowl just for you. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Psalm 34 verse 8. It's been so nice to share this article with you, and we look forward to meeting again. Thank you for these precious moments of your time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing this with friends and family. Keep growing in grace until we meet again. And here, have another bowl of pottage.